Hello, and thank you for checking out another brief video. Today, I want to talk about something different and unique. It has to do with who I would listen to, follow, take advice from, and think about overall when assessing financial decisions, but as well looking at kind of the big picture or the macro landscape, and then trying to assess not only financial decisions, but lifestyle choices and finances, even like personal, more family oriented type decisions. So this gets kind of down a deep rabbit hole, but I want to keep this short and just say that we actually physically change to become like who we spend the majority of our time with. So if you spend all your time around your teacher and your family or certain individuals, you are going to gravitate towards not only communicating like they do, but also thinking like they do. And to some degree, kind of blending your way of thinking with their way of thinking. And I'm not saying this is good or bad, but I would say that from my perspective and in my opinion, the most important attribute of who we choose to listen to is those that offer up humility. And why I say this and what this means kind of to me is I like to listen to people who are willing to admit their faults and who are not afraid from being wrong and just coming flat out and discussing that in the open, right? So there are several people that I really think do a really good job of this. George Gammon is one of them. Doomberg is another one. And those two individuals happen to be people that I really enjoy listening to. I really enjoy their thoughts and their commentary, and I really would aspire to kind of think more like they think. And from my perspective, this is an important thing to keep in mind when you choose what to watch. Now, I would say this, I also intentionally try to find people to watch and listen to that don't agree with me or that I don't agree with them, just so that I can hear the other perspective and hear the alternative view. Because again, why is my way always perfect? It's not, right? That's the point of this video. My way is usually not the best way. So I like to hear a lot of different opinions and a lot of different thoughts from different people that think like me and that don't think like me, just so that I can challenge myself, hopefully improve upon my way of thinking, and have a better I guess I would say, attitude and outlook towards life in general. So not trying to tell you anything in this video other than, in my opinion, one of the biggest character traits that you can find in who we watch and who we study and who we try to think like is humility. There are tons of people and tons of signs that would kind of show their humility, but one of the obvious ones, the big ones, is just finding somebody that's willing to admit their faults or kind of be honest when they're wrong. I'm wrong about economics and predicting the future all the time. So it's just something I like to hear from others and then try to learn and grow from those, right? So try to take the 50,000-foot view, which is where I like to start looking at things, and try and see if we can improve upon our past ways of thinking and get better. Anyways, hope this was helpful. Talk to you soon.